Jerry, let's stop this silly squabbing. Come on, everyone, hop in. Trap, grab at the map of Mouse Island. Oh, this is so hard to read. I'm on the 15th page and my eyes are like, I'm so tired reading this book. I wish somebody could read this for me. Mom, would you like to read this for me?
No,
Oh, please.
no, I am busy.
Please. Fine, whatever. What should I do? Idea! What about? I have an idea. What about creating an audiobook? Let's begin. So hey everybody, did you like this kit? If yes, give a like on this video. So I will be creating an audiobook with just 4 lines of Python. Isn't that amazing? Just 4 lines and one library. So let's begin. So first of all, open your preferred IDE. In my case, it is the Visual Studio Code. After that, create a folder by any name, or maybe you can name it audiobook, and create a file called main.py or audiobook.py. After that, all you need to do is either you can click on command, you can open command prompt, or you can create a new terminal in Visual Studio Code. So first, I'll be preferring command prompt. So I'll just quickly type pip install. The module today we'll be using is known as Pyttsx3, which I have used in the Jarvis video if you guys remember. So I'll just quickly type that and I'll press enter. We'll wait for a time for it to collect Pyttsx3 from the internet. And if you're facing an issue typing this, you can open your browser and you can go to this link pypy.org/project/pyttsx3. So this the current version is pyttsx3 2.90, but you don't need to type pip install pyttsx3 2.90. You can simply type pip install pyttsx3. You can copy this from the website, open your command prompt, and you can paste that here too. So now you might be wondering, what is pyttsx? So it's basically a TTS. What does TTS stand for? TTS stands for text to speech. So there will be a, a function such as speak, and then you need to type the things you wanted to speak, such as I will ask it to speak, let's say, please subscribe to my channel, and then I run. So as soon as I click on run, it would quickly speak that subscribe to my channel. So that is what TTS is basically. So for Windows, there's a speech module which is already installed in Windows. It's known as SAPI 5. So if you're in Windows, it's gonna be SAPI 5, and on if you're using Linux, it's gonna be eSpeak, and on Mac, I guess it's probably NSSS. All right, let's check if it has got installed, and there we go. PyTTSX3 has gotten installed. I'll just quickly cut this, and from this page, what you can do is scroll a bit down, and there will be something known as usage. Now there will be a box. Just copy everything inside that box, and then in that audiobook.py you can paste that there. If you're facing an error here, no problem, that would work, but it's already installed, no need to worry. So if you've not installed, then you have to do that. Then engine, now as it's written engine.say, so here you can tell the machine what it has to say. TTS is going to work here. If I'm on the Windows machine, so SAPI 5 is the one which is gonna process this thing. Okay, so I'll just quickly type subscribe to my YouTube channel, please press the bell icon. Thanks, buddy. And I'll just save this. Let's open a new terminal. I'll just close this. I'll actually run this from here. So I'll click on run Python file. Let's wait for it to run. Wait for a few moments. And yes, I totally forgot that to tell you guys that I'll be sharing the link of this website in my description, so you don't have to keep on typing and checking if your spellings are correct or not. You can simply just copy that from my
Subscribe to my
description and
YouTube
paste it.
channel. Please press the bell icon. Thanks, buddy.
Oh, there we go. Congratulations, everybody. So our audiobook has successfully spoken out, and now you might be wondering, it's just I'll have to retype all this. But what you can do is, supposingly I was currently reading the Geronimo Stilton, the Haunted Castle. So I'll be, you know, what you can do, you can go to a new Chrome tab and you can search for Geronimo, uh, Geronimo Stilton, the Haunted Castle PDF. Okay, I know you've already purchased that, but yeah, if you like, you could download this in your PC from this website, and if you can, then there's something that recognizes, there's a website probably, I guess, which recognizes text from an image, so you can just save that here. Like, I guess the pages aren't opening, maybe uh it's an issue. Okay, yeah, so you can just click on download now, and you can just copy the text and paste it between these colons, and then you're done. Your audiobook is ready, you can hear that. And if you like, if you are writing a book such as supposingly if you're writing a fantasy book, so what you can do is, you can just nowadays there are advanced scanners such as Adobe Scan. By the way, the video is not sponsored by Geronimo Stilton, or the one I just spoke about, Adobe Scan. Yeah, so the video is not sponsored currently. Yeah, so what you can do is just open Adobe Scan, scan your page, and what Adobe Scan does, there's an option where Adobe Scan recognizes the text you've written. I've used that, so that's why I'm sharing you my experience. You can just copy that what Adobe Scan has done. If there are if there are errors in what Adobe Scan has done, you can just edit that a bit. Uh, Mostly there are no errors I faced. Okay, just copy that, and then right here just paste it, and you're good to go. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to give a like, subscribe, and see ya. Bye bye.